Yo, 1 second to change the headphones.
Hello?
Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's going on?
Sorry, bro, the fucking test server, it doesn't have shit on it. I don't know, are they off, these fuckers, today? They haven't made the faction wars. I keep had to record the same shit, going from
Hey,
one
hey,
to
hey, hey, Scratch, I'm streaming.
Oh, are you?
Should we get Cold Brew in here? I didn't know he was around. I saw he just went live. I don't know if he would want to join us, but...
Yeah, get him in, get his ass in here. What is he doing? Is that Brewski that just jumped in?
Yo.
Yo.
What's up, bro?
Oh, he's not going to be able to come on camera, though, because he's, like, streaming.
I just started my stream. What's up?
Oh, my goodness. We were going to do a collab, and we wanted to be good friends and invite you.
What's the collab about?
We don't know yet.
I've just seen that Britney Spears got a new bikini, so we were gonna discuss.
Yeah, we're covering pop news, pop culture news. Hey, there's no one doing that in Raid yet. Maybe that could be our niche, guys.
Yeah, make videos about anything after a point because we ran out of ideas.
All right, well then I've already got the blessings up, and I think Scratch went through and graded these. Is that right?
Yeah.
First of all, Scratch, this is why you guys need a banker here, because you're messing up the you're not fitting the text on here. You see what I mean?
You're the guy with that. I don't do spreadsheets, you know it. So
yeah, you gotta. So let's make these.
You do the spreadsheets, I go and grade them.
Oh, is that how this works?
Just go through the grades, yeah.
Okay, just go through the grades. All right, chat, you'll help me out, and we'll see where we agree and where we disagree with. So, Scratch, did you grade the light ones as well? It looks like you did.
I've done them all.
Yeah, okay, you went through and graded them all.
I've graded every single one of them. I just haven't put notes on all yet.
I got you.
Notes are the only things missing for the moment.
Let me see if I agree or disagree. So, we've got Indomitable Spirit as a B. Block debuffs. Defense, accuracy. I'd almost go C on this one, Scratch.
On which one? You know why I don't go C on that one? Because that's stun and sleep, the most popular debuffs in arena, and it can be used instead of the cleansing accessories. The other one is a C that's very similar with it, but it works for freeze and provoke, because that's not so popular, you know.
Okay, I'll buy that. You've got Miracle Heal. I mean, that's a lot of HP at 2-star. But you're right. Yeah, it's too niche with the destroyed HP. Yeah, I mean, it needs to give some other value. So yeah, probably I can buy that. And then for Iron Will, decrease damage received, decrease damage received. Yeah, that's too basic. I can agree with C, maybe even D, Scratch, you think?
I mean, yeah, C, D, minus C, plus D.
Yeah.
The thing is, it can work against teams like Cupid as Venus. They're gonna counterattack all the time, so you have the damage reduction on them, you know, from there. But you don't know who's gonna use that against you. You could use this on a Duchess, saying that, okay, everybody in arena farms me with Cupid as Venus at the moment, so they're gonna counterattack, and I do get 30% damage reduction. Or they're using a Necret and a Cardial plus a damage dealer. I do get damage reduction from all those ally attacks, but it's so niche, you know, that it's hard to make it a D, because it could have a use, but it's too niche to find a use for it, you know, to be like, okay, I'm gonna use it there, you know.
Yeah, if it benefited the group as a whole, like some of the other blessings do, like one of the
yeah, exactly.
Ones
yep,
would be better.
yep.
Even if it didn't provide that much of a reduction, even 10% to the group would have been amazing.
Ignore. So for Heaven Cast, you get this as a D. Ignore resistance. I mean, you get the crit damage. I'd almost go C, Scratch. Like if you didn't get the crit damage, I would say D. But
on the
on
Heaven
Heaven
Cast?
Cast, yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of them give you the crit damage. The whole idea behind it, because the argument that people brought, well, it's gonna be great on Stag Knight because he does decrease speed with the A1. He does that, but you need to have accuracy to do his A2. It's only the
default
basic
skill only.
skill.
Yeah, never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, it's only the A1.
Oh, that's like
So
an F then. That's like an F.
Let's leave the worst, but it's like baiting people thinking that, oh my god, this is literally intended just to have it on champions like Rotos, Leorius,
Vizier.
Foley, champions that debuff with their basic skill, a defense down, and okay, I'm gonna ignore some resistance. 40% of the target's resistance. They have 700 resistance. I'm gonna ignore that. I still need to have 300 accuracy on my Rotos to be able to debuff that defense down. So it's the biggest bait in the entire thing. And people think that, no, I'm going to use it on Stag Knight for decreased speed. It's so helpful against the new boss. If you don't have a tag down with Stag Knight on the new boss, you're dead. So why you want to use Stag Knight there for decreased speed when there are many other better options for decreased speed on their A1 that can benefit your team and don't need accuracy for the other skills, you know? So it's just an illusion, you know, basically.
Yeah, it's a debate.
Yeah.
Why is this not working here? Let me.
I don't know. I still think that it has some niche uses even for champions that it might help you get there. Especially Vizier, which you really care about his A1 for, let's say, clan boss.
Yeah, but wouldn't you use Brimstone better or Phantom Touch? That will give you so much damage.
It depends on your setup. Like if you have another champion with Brimstone, and I guess because Vizier is a legendary, you get access to Brimstone. So
yeah, but then you have Phantom Touch on Vizier, which is gonna proc 3 times on every single hit. If you have that as a 6-star, it's gonna proc 3 times guaranteed. Then you have a 35% chance to proc more on all those 3 hits, which will give you so much damage that you just gotta be mad not to use Phantom Touch instead, you know. So this is literally a big bait.
Yeah. Phantom Touch is really
Plarium's clickbaiting us.
Yeah, I mean they're doing it. Not
All
the first
right.
time.
I'm with
so
agreement.
people can pick it up and then spend the 200 gems or 300.
Now we've got intimidating presence, which I'm definitely gonna agree is S. I think. Yeah. This is definite an S. There's not really a whole lot of discussion here. I don't think. I mean, you're strengthening your aura and you're weakening theirs. Pretty simple, guaranteed value. Not a whole lot to discuss there, right?
Yeah, that's one of the strongest that you have for, especially for arena as well. But even for PvE, it's pretty solid, that one.
Yep.
Yeah, it's so strong because it benefits your group. Like as I said before, like it benefits. If it would benefit the group, it would have been better. But this one, that's what it does, and you don't even need to have it on the leader.
Oh, you don't. It doesn't even have to be out in the leader.
No.
That's that's what it's. Yeah,
because it's just the aura. You're right. I guess I didn't even think about it like that. You're right. Okay, then for lightning cage, I think I'm gonna agree with A on this one. Because I already did a video grading the light ones. Originally, I was gonna do a deep dive into each of the different elements. What would they be called? Elements? Well, light, dark, chaos. What would they be called?
Divinities.
Yeah.
Is that the official name?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Why is chaos divinity though? That doesn't, or dark is not divinity.
Well,
I mean,
it's what
who am I to argue it? Who am I to do that, you know?
Fair enough. Okay. I agree with that. Lightning cage. I don't think there's a whole lot to talk about. Have you guys played around with it? Is it doing a ton of damage?
Lightning Cage, no, doesn't do a lot of damage. So if you read that tier 6, in arena it barely makes anything, and even for PvE it's not.
Then
it's not as powerful.
Maybe we should actually lower it then, right?
Well, it's A because this is more towards PvP, honestly. It's just the chance of protecting the buffs and stuff like that, you know?
Yep. Okay, that makes sense then. Dark Resolve.
I mean, it does good damage also, doesn't it?
Huh?
I thought it would.
Good damage also.
It's not that crazy damage. It's okay. Because it's pretty hard to get to stack when enemies buff, because you won't be getting so many buffs on the clan boss, you know? stack it so easy.
Dark Resolve as a C, block debuffs, HP.
This is the one that you said it with the first one, because this one has a chance to block, freeze, provoke. It's more irrelevant than sleep or stun because people are using Chimars, people are using stun hegemons and stuff like that. So it could be slightly better the other one than this. That's why I graded this C. The thing is the chances are so low for some of them that it just brings in more RNG and it's pretty hard to justify in actually using them.
Yeah, but even if it is low RNG, you're talking about like just a bonus. You're not like sacrificing anything.
No. But it still doesn't, because of the popularity of the debuffs that are coming in play. You won't be using this sort of blessings for PvE only on a very small amount of rare champions. For epics, you're probably gonna find better options. Legendary is definitely better option. So kind of leaves you like, let's just say Nalhern, right? The rare champion that provokes, places unkillable. He could use one of these sort of blessings as a rare champion because you're gonna provoke. Some other champions that you're doing in secret rooms or faction wars might have a basic skill that either lands a sleep on you or a stun. So this might help you with that, but you're not gonna use it on champions that deal damage because Phantom Touch is better, or you're gonna have better options to use there,
Yep. Speaking of Phantom Touch, I don't think there's gonna be a whole lot of discussion on this. You've got the S tier, and bonus damage, crit damage, HP attack. Yeah, I mean, so it comes down to what the bonus damage is.
It scales on your attack.
Scales on the attack, yeah.
And it also depends on the enemy's defense. So it's like another attack done, but it cannot proc War Master on its own.
Yeah, it cannot proc War Master, but it is gonna work for every single hit. So a Core Heart with the A1 is gonna proc this 4 times at 6-star because it's a 100% chance. Then on top of it, it's gonna have a 35% chance to proc it 4 more times. So with perfect RNG, you could get this to proc on a Core Heart 8 times at a 6-star. Then Weaken is affecting it, so everything is kind of like increasing the stats. For Clan Boss, if you're using Unkillable, increase attack is gonna affect it, bringing in more damage. So a 6-star on a Painkeeper, as an idea in my Clan Boss team, I don't have Painkeeper with the highest attack in the team, of course. It almost procs the equal of a War Master proc.
Even on just a Painkeeper.
Yeah, with increased attack and with the two hits,
Yep.
100% and 35% chance.
Yeah.
So is a solid one.
Yep.
The only bad thing is on AoE attacks that it doesn't work. Yep. So it's more for single target, for bosses, single target champions.
And Phantom Touch also procs on characters that damage themselves, like Renegade. Actually, we found out today in your stream here. I had no idea because I haven't paid attention to Renegade and stuff.
That's
like
hilarious.
This, I know it's fun actually because I think I got it on my Renegade on my Fire Knight team, but it's still only a 1 or 2 stars, so the chance to proc is not as powerful, and it's pretty crazy. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yep. So I'm in agreement there. Cruelty A. Hits an enemy, decrease their defense until the end of the round. Yeah.
So this is kind of like a A+,
Yeah, I was gonna say that's almost an S. It'd be, where would it be best? Like, I mean, you said you're trying to do PvP, but
so I'm using this on my Cupidus, for example. So the whole idea how it works, it procs from counterattacks, it procs from every single hit. So once you have it at 6-star, you're gonna hit the target 5 times, and you're gonna knock down the defense, at least the boss. You're gonna hit, let's just say in Clan Boss, you're gonna hit the boss 4 or 5 times. You're gonna have basically defense down for 50 turns by 20% just because of this. If you're using it on Hydra, on a Geomancer, you're gonna land the defense down on all the heads because it's AoE, just with a few hits at 6-star. In Arena, on actual champions, it goes up to 40% if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
So that becomes actually very, very powerful. I have it on my Cupidus. It's only a 3-star at the moment, you know. It's not like it's gonna one-shot champions because of it, but bringing the defense down on champions like Duchess, Ursagas, Necrets is gonna be huge, you know, because it's gonna boost the damage by a lot, especially on a team where I don't go in with debuffers like Madame Series.
Yeah, I think that one's almost S. Yeah, it's like A+ or S.
Yeah.
Lethal Dose looks like this is a meme. Is this going to be our only one that's going F?
I think if we leave them A to D is good enough, so we don't need to go lower than that.
What a nice
D
guy.
is
Scratch is trying not to bully any
really bad.
blessings here.
It's very situational to use this and still think that there's way better blessings to give to other champs.
So you're not going. I feel like they might do something in the future. And that's why nobody's using poisons in arena at the moment, and we're not gonna use poisons anytime soon for arena unless they are planning to do some crazy champions or some crazy changes with new gear sets or something else that's gonna make it happen. Same with the HP burn. Something is coming. Probably.
Maybe.
Yeah,
One second, I'm just updating the title. There we go. Okay, cool. And then I'm in agreement there. Temporal chains, S. Okay. I haven't done a deep dive look into this one yet. Decrease each enemy's speed. Yeah, that's pretty good. Whenever at third, instant. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Okay.
It becomes even better on High Awakening, but it's even good at the first couple of stars, you know. It can help if you're close to the enemies.
Yep.
I've got it on my CV, my 1-star CV.
Speed and turn meter manipulation is king in this game. So yeah, there's not a whole lot to talk about there. I agree with S. Was there anything you wanted to add, Scratch, since it is an S?
To that one, no, that's actually pretty funny. It seems like it's a bit bugged because you can use it on multiple champions. So what we actually found out is that if I use it on 2 champions, I'm actually increasing the speed of the opponent instead of decreasing it. So it's some weird bug going on.
So it's like like 2 negatives make a positive kind of thing.
Yeah, so I tried to use it on 3 champions to see how slow I can get them down, you know. And they were actually just going faster, and I was like, "What the heck is happening?" You know. But it was actually making them faster. If I only had it on 1 champion, I was decreasing the speed at turn meter. After putting it on 2, was actually increasing their speed and their turn meter too. So it was pretty crazy.
Oh, nice. Interesting. Wrath of the Fallen. You have an A. So start each round with bone armor.
The very weird blessing, that one.
Yeah.
I think this is bugged as well. It doesn't seem to actually bring any damage reduction. That's why I think it's bugged. The problem is that some of them, they don't work as intendedly in the game. Some of them got fixed because people realized that. But a lot of these ones, we don't actually have access to test them on the actual game at 6 stars. So if I'm going on the test server with a build that's 2 weeks old where they haven't actually updated and fixed any of the bugs,
yeah,
I'm getting bad results there. So I'm not 100% sure if that's the way it behaves in the game as well, because it's bugged, or just because it's crap, you know. So I rated it as an A at the moment. If it ends up there is crap in game, the same like on test server, this easily becomes a B or a lower than that actually, because it's gonna be like a bait as well. You know?
Yeah, I was gonna say right now it's like a B or a C, but I think
I think it's gonna only be useful.
I think we should lower this, Scratch. I think we should at least lower it to B.
On paper, having 90% damage reduction is definitely not crap, because that's what it tells you. At 6 star, you're gonna get 3 bone armor stacks, right? And then they give you 90% damage reduction, 30 for each bone stack. So when you're gonna attack me with your AoE skill, I'm gonna get 90% damage reduction.
Yeah, is that how it works though? It's supposed to work, isn't it?
That's how it should, yeah.
Per stack, so it's you have your next 3 attacks that you'll receive, it's 30% reduction. I thought that's how it worked.
Yeah, but one bone armor is a stack, right? So you're stacking 3
Yeah.
bone armors.
Yeah, but he's saying it's not applying all the stacks to every attack. That's what he's saying.
Yeah. That's
Either
how I
way,
thought of it.
it
Like,
just didn't behave properly
as a
on the
reduction.
test server. Yeah.
Well, are you okay with putting it at B now until we can confirm it's behaving how you think it's going to?
We can. It's fine. Just we can put on the notes.
Yeah.
the bad thing about it
confirmed in
is very
game.
hard for you to recover those stacks. Like, you'll have to have your allies be dead basically to start recovering those stacks.
Yeah, that's why this would be great on champions that revive.
All right, then maybe got Hero Soul, increased damage inflicted to bosses and their minions. Yeah, this is almost a C, isn't it?
That's a B because it's actually great for
No, I like it.
progression. It's
Yeah.
good for cold hearts. It's good for champions that go against the spider dungeon. It's good against other Doom Tower bosses that have more minions out. Like the Eternal Dragon, or you have the Nether Spider. It's actually pretty.
Yeah, for champions
pretty
that you're
solid there.
never going to use in PvP. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's strictly
PvE.
PvE.
Yeah, no, I know.
Strictly PvE, yeah.
I meant for champions like Coldheart and Septimus and people that you're never going to use in Arena.
Not only for them, even other champions that deal damage, because they all benefit from the damage. They benefit the most because it's enemy max HP, so you're gonna hit harder on the boss. So if your Cold Heart was dealing 2 million damage on your Spider 20 and you were struggling to finish that dungeon because you didn't have enough damage with 2 Cold Hearts to kill the boss, now you're gonna deal 3 million damage and you're gonna kill the boss and you're gonna be able to complete the dungeon. That's why it's not great for the end game because it doesn't proc as an extra hit, as a War Master or anything like that. The damage kind of like combines into your all-around damage, and on the later stages, the damage is capped on enemy max HP champions, and it's pretty easier to knock it down on the spider. But for other tankier champions like Doom Tower bosses, where you might not hit the cap only with solid gear, I still think it can be beneficial for some people.
Okay. That's fair. Faultless Defense. Champion will receive less damage from each subsequent hit with multi-hit skills. Seems pretty niche, but you think a B, huh?
Yeah, this can be good for Affinity Clan boss. It can be good on a few different things as well. So basically, it's not gonna reduce the first hit, but it's gonna reduce the damage from the other hit. So the Affinity Clan boss actually hits quite a lot. It shows as I didn't knew this either. So Affinity shows like an animation that you only get hit twice, but the Clan boss actually hits you 3 times. So that's actually gonna bring you quite a bit of damage reduction. I had no idea about this.
Yeah, but I mean, I personally would think this is like a C, but if you guys disagree with me, I'm okay with leaving it a B.
I think you can find niche places to use it, like on.
Yeah, but the thing is, for me, a niche place, I would give it like a C because it doesn't open up the opportunity cost of using the other ones is much higher. So you're looking at, if you can use the epic blessings, those give you way more return for your.
Yeah, but if let's just put it like this: you have Leorius hits you twice with 1 skill. You have Tranda hitting you twice with 1 skill. What if I decide to put this on my Duchess? The first hit is gonna do normal damage. The second is gonna have a massive damage reduction in it, a third of the damage. That can keep my champion alive. You know? So
yeah, it also gives you big resist.
Yeah, it has the good stats as well for it, which unfortunately not many of the blessings have good stats for tanks or for debuffers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then we'll leave it. That's fine. I think that's fair with the 50 resistance. That's pretty good. Strengthen. Oh yeah. So commanding presence. Oh, this should almost be lower because of intimidating presence, right?
Well, intimidating presence is an S. That one is an A because it can be used on epics. If you don't have legendary champions, you're gonna use it. That's actually a powerful one.
Yeah.
It increases your aura 30%. Is 35 actually at 6 is pretty serious.
Yeah. Yep. I agree. You agree, Cold Brew?
Yep. I'm fine.
Chain breaker, chance to remove any. And the chance gets up to like 15, 25. Yeah.
That's probably the best one for Madame series.
Yeah.
Because you're getting the accuracy stats and the rest, yeah.
Yo, what's up, Brandon? Yeah, okay. I agree with B on that. You, Cold Brew?
Yeah, I'm all right with this one, just because of the stats. Like some of these you have to pick up basically to boost what you're looking for.
The accuracy, yeah, like we don't have that many, you know, and
Yeah.
that can be a bit justified to use it. Yeah, you're gonna have the chance to remove the debuffs. Another chance to gain some thermometer, even though it's a lot of RNG, the chances are pretty low. But if you kind of like put them in the balance with the rest, you know.
Yep. Life harvest, destroy a portion, max HP whenever they're revived.
So basically, when this can be good on the ice golem, when the minions get revived, because they're just gonna get on lower HP and lower HP. For arena, you need to be stuck in a very long fight to actually feel the.
Yeah, I was gonna say this would be a good like attrition. You know, if they're getting revived over and over and over, and you find yourself in a long fight with like a defensive team, you could really whittle somebody down. Yeah.
Well, you can actually use it just for the filling of the thermometer, not really care about the destroying enemy max HP, but
yeah,
just,
I think this is like the definition of a B. Yeah, it's decently solid in the right spot.
Yeah, it's okay. Sure.
Now we've got S for Soul Reap. All right, Scratch, what's your thinking there?
This is the best one for nukers for arena, 100%. So in terms of PvP, you're getting the right stats, and just having a, let's just say, is at 6-star. Okay, even the lower I have my on my Leorius a 1-star is 4%. I still see that Reaper coming up all the time, but it's not like making a big difference at 4% HP. But once you get to that higher threshold, imagine you're hitting your Duchess, right? A Duchess, and she's left with 20% HP, and she's about to revive, okay? And you're like, shit, this is gonna hold me back now, okay? But the Soul Reaper comes out and ends that 20% HP on the Duchess. If she procs a Swift parry, the Soul Reaper is gonna put a true fear on her, you know? So it's kind of like blocking those champions that will have some sort of unkillable and can die.
Yeah, I think that really places it over the top. Yeah, getting that true, and it's not even a fear; it's a true fear. So yeah, I agree with S on there. Do you, Cold Brew?
Yeah. The only thing I found some bugs, but I think it was because I was on the test server. Maybe they were fixed on the.
Why you found with it?
Like I was trying it on Cisia because we had the 6-star blessing on her, right? And she would go last, and sometimes the spider would survive with 5% health, and the Reapers would come through her attack and hit the spiderlings, but not the big spider. And I was like, what is happening? Because she's actually attacking. It's not she attacks first and then she does the activation. So it's not like the hit goes first on the small spiders. So
yeah, this is definitely enough for bosses. Like I haven't tried it in clan boss, but you cannot.
It also caps out. Yeah, it also caps out at 10% of their health. So it kind of very situational.
The clan boss, you're knocking down the HP to 20%, you know, and then it might proc, but I don't know how much damage is actually doing.
I was trying it on clan boss with when you drop it to 0% health, it doesn't work there. So I don't.
That would have been epic. Back in the day when the clan boss HP was a massive big deal.
Yeah.
Then that brings us to Chaos. So these are the last couple ones here, guys. So looks like we have one S. Yeah, Brimstone. We're all going to agree on that one, I think. And then champion receives less damage when under CC. Yeah, probably a C. Yeah, I think I'm going to agree with you there.
I mean, it's like having a mastery on, you know, it's pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot to talk about there. Survival instinct. Terminator, whenever a debuff is placed, transferred onto them, can only occur once per enemy turn. Yeah, I think I agree with B here.
You're just getting a bit of thermometer there and stuff, yeah.
Hey, what's up, Shandrig? Cold Brew, are you on board with both those?
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm alright.
Then we have an A. Crushing Rend. This will ignore percentage of defense. At the start of each round, a number of this champion's hits, and then it looks like it levels that up.
Every hit. Becomes
Yep.
every hit at the final one.
Okay.
That is really good for dungeons. And it's like a cruel set for PvP.
Yeah, that's actually... So for PvP becomes efficient only at 6 star when you actually get to ignore 6% defense and on every hit. But this is good on champions like Royal Guard, Husk, Seer, these sort of champions, you know. I've heard all sorts of rumors, but till I don't test it myself and see it with my own eyes, I'm not gonna believe people, because whenever I do that, they're always giving me bad information, saying that it doesn't work with Karma Burn. When I'm gonna see it, I'm gonna believe it, and I see it with my own eyes. But till then, I'm not gonna believe it because it doesn't make sense why it wouldn't work.
Yeah, because it's an attack.
You know, so I'm gonna.
This one's such a good one because you can actually use it instead of the other epic blessing, which slowly reduces the defense. So you use that one with maybe 2 champions, and then you use this one on one of your stronger ones. So you get a big benefit on that one champion.
So if you would want to use a Game Bow or a Skull Crown or stuff like this, this is the one to go for. You know, ignore defense, but it becomes efficient at 6 star. That's the problem with it, you know. And think of Hydra, right? Like I'm running my nukers right now on Relentless, Reflex. A lot of people do. You don't have that much crit damage maybe on them. Sometimes you don't have defense down. You're not hitting the damage cap. The Hydra goes up to 310 levels on Nightmare. You're going to ignore 31% of the defense with this. That's actually going to boost your damage a lot, you know.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, it's tough because it's not every
35% in dungeons.
It's almost an
S.
It
only becomes... I think it would have been an S if it was from the start. At such a...
Yeah, the thing is just you needed 6 star to be efficient. Yeah. It's going to be pretty hard to make the most out of it.
I 100% agree. Incinerate's one of the worst ones here. Increased damage inflicted by HP. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's so like situational.
But it's just pointless. Like, why am I going to do it in arena?
Well, Scratch, we have to have at least one F on here. We can't...
No, but you keep D the lowest, bro. It's easy.
Why?
Why you want to go to F?
F is always the lowest grade.
It doesn't even pass.
Yeah, F is always the lowest grade, Scratch. When you were in school, was F a grade?
No.
No?
1 to 10. 1 to 10 for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. How about you, Cobru?
Yeah, we had Fs. Or something along those lines.
Or something along those lines?
Yeah. You would get a grading out of 20. So if you had under 10 out of 20. Under 10 out of 20, you would not pass.
Okay. Yeah, see, for us, it was like 0 to 100. And then like 92 and above was an A. Like 84 and above was a B. Like 74 and above was a C. Yeah.
We also have that.
All right.
Many systems.
Scratch doesn't want to grade anything in F. That's okay. We'll let Scratch win that. It's not the hill to die on.
Scratch is being lenient with those. I'm never gonna use those blessings, so I could give them an F very easily.
Yeah, we're not gonna use them anyway.
All right.
If you guys really want, you can put the poison and the HP burn Fs. It's fine.
The poison. Wait, are we compromising right now? The poison and the HP burn.
Yeah, I mean both of them. They're the same cup of shite, so they deserve the same thing, you know.
Okay, let's do it. We gotta use every tier here. So which one was the poison was gonna be the lethal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Look at us compromising like adults here. Okay, now we've got polymorph, and you went with A.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I agree with that.
One thing I didn't know is that it actually cancels. So if my Ramantu is gonna debuff the enemy team, and the 20% chance is gonna proc, is actually gonna cancel all my debuffs. So that's why I gave her an A. If it was not doing that, I was gonna give her a C easily or a D, you know, because it's only a 20% chance to proc. But actually, canceling your Madame series or your Ramanto is actually pretty good, you know. But it has a very low chance to proc.
You mean canceling the debuffs like the ones you applied?
Yeah.
So it removes them. What happens?
Yeah. So basically, if let's just say I'm using Ramanto against your Duchess, you have Polymorph. I'm debuffing your entire team. I'm hitting your Duchess, debuffing her, and this 20% chance comes in play. All the debuffs that I procced are getting removed from everyone, cancelled basically, and you become a ship. That's why I think it deserves an A.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's actually very solid if you have it at 6 stars because it's kind of low chance.
Mm.
Yeah, it's almost an S.
If the chance would be higher, yeah, I would put it as an S. But
yeah, if it was like 30%.
Yeah, it's gonna keep your enemy alive for 2 turns, making him unkillable, then coming back to life at 50% HP. That's why I don't think he's an S as well. You know, like basically instead of allowing you to kill him, you keep him unkillable, basically.
And then we've got Brimstone. I think this is universally regarded as one of the top 3 blessings, isn't it?
My opinion, this is the best blessing in the game. Most of the people care about PvE, not so much about PvP, right? So if I'm just thinking about it from that point of view, it's definitely the best because it brings so much damage on all the bosses. Then I would probably say Soul Reap and Intimidating Presence are kind of like at the same thing. They're both serving a different purpose, right? One is strong for the auras, one is strong for damage dealers in PvP, one is strong in PvE, like this one. So these 3 are definitely the strongest blessings in the game.
Have you tried Brimstone and Hydra?
Yep.
So good.
I know 100k per head. It's crazy, yeah?
It's weird that it does the same on all the heads. I would have thought it would be way less on the others, but yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like how it ignores everything, like is not really affected by the defense, and it has a specific cap. That's why it's not different, you know, because the enemy max HP kind of like works a bit differently, I guess, in terms of what cap they have. But yeah, it's a bit strange.
Yeah.
Yep. Nope. There's not a whole lot of discussion there. That's universal, I think. So it looks like we've got the top blessings as Intimidating Presence, Phantom Touch, Temporal Chains, Soul Reap, and Brimstone as the top 5. And then the bottom ones, or the worst ones that'll never get used, are Lethal Dose and
The poison one.
Yep. Incinerate.
Yeah.
And we're good. But then we've got a few in the middle as A's and B's and C's. So we good with that then?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Haven Loft. Yes, that is going to be happening soon. I'm going to actually be talking with back end development about that today. But yeah, hopefully soon. And here's the website where we'll be kind of keeping stuff up to date with the tier lists and all the different stuff going on. So yeah. Well, that's kind of all I needed you for today, boys, on the Blessings collab, just to at least get the tier list out there and stuff. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about while we're all kind of still here?
I have a question. Did you guys buy any of the packs so far?
No, but the one that just dropped today is tempting. You know why?
20 for 20?
Yeah, yesterday I summoned a 5-star Cardinal. And if I'm going to sell that one. And I'm like, I need 60 more of the Eternal Coins to purchase my big stone. So I'm hoping that maybe tomorrow I'm going to get to do it and try my luck out. Maybe I'm going to get something for a better epic that I'm using, a Seer or something that I'm using.
You're thinking
I'm not using
about...
Cardinal.
So...
Did you...
Go ahead.
Did you see on the global leaderboards for the champion training on how many points Dinmir and that other guy did? The one we had a couple of days ago, they did over 300,000 points to get one of those Eternal.
And who got it? Dinmir or the other guy?
The other guy. He did 315. Wow. They did in a couple of days. They did so many points just to get that one Eternal. And I bet it was an epic 5-star.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
probably. Yeah, I wouldn't go in that madness there.
No way, man.
Do you guys think that we should add the soul stones to the offer calculator?
Yeah, yeah.
We'll have to, yeah. But we should add them at this price that they just dropped them now.
You think?
Yeah, like $1 per.
Yeah. I know they sold them more expensive at the beginning, but they're just not worth it, so people need
Yeah,
to...
that's why they put it up
People
today.
need to understand that are very, very bad deals when they're getting those. Like, I like watching summoning videos. I've told you maybe before. I never used to watch guides on Raid Shadow Legends. Okay, I used to watch shard pools. Sometimes I used to watch Dart, or I used to watch Stew, for example, and only shard pools. I never gave a damn of checking guides, and I've done the same now with the Soulstones. I was like, I didn't really had luck, and I scrolled Raid Shadow Legends, and I actually got on a video from Tyraku last night, and he opened 114 of the mortal ones, and he had a few of the other ones. So basically, it's in the following way: to open to summon a legendary with a mortal stone, the weakest stone, is a 6% chance to get a legendary. Right? It's the equivalent of a sacred shard. Now, he opened the first 4 ones. He didn't go nothing. Then he made a 10 pull. He got in the very first 10 pop, the very first stone, a legendary, right? A 2-star for Drogul. Then he opened the rest 109 with no legendary at 6% chance, dude. It's not worth to buy them. It's just disgusting. Yeah, the RNG will even out.
There's no pity system.
Yeah, exactly. The RNG will even out at some point. But maybe you gotta open 1,000, 2,000 for the RNG to even out to your 6% chance if you're unlucky. So it's just awful, It's like it's worse than Diablo Immortal and their legendary gems.
And it's also, you can also get the voids in there. So it's...
I don't know about that. I mean, Diablo Immortal, what's your odds of getting a 5-star gem? It's like 0.5.
Well, what's your odd of getting a 6-star Sifi? Is a 0.00 something,
It's 6%, then 0.5%, then 1 out of 200.
200
How many legendaries we have in total, like void and non-void?
It's like 700 something.
No.
Legendaries.
It'd be around like what?
Like 140 something. Like 140 something.
150.
Yeah.
It's very low the chance. So it's much lower than Diablo Immortal.
Well, we can...
And Diablo Immortal has a pity. You're going to get a 5-star at some point. This one has no pity. You just have different stones that will give you a higher one, which is very, very hard to get
expensive
one of those
as well.
stones. Yeah, it's more expensive too.
How much do you think they're going to sell the Eternal Soul Stones when they push out a pack? I think 30, they're going to put it at 40,
easy.
Yeah.
30,
higher
40
than a
easily.
secret.
Yeah, much higher than a secret.
Wait, is this right? If you guys see on our tier list, when I put in legendary, it says 186. Is that right?
Yeah, there are loads, bro. There are loads. There's so many. They adding they're adding like 3 new legendaries every month for the last 2 years or something.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Look at that. Look at all that.
Is that so? How many per row? We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah,
It's more than that.
That's crazy. It is actually 186. Oh my goodness. I would have never guessed it was that many legendaries. I thought it was like 140.
No, there's like 100.
Almost 200, yeah.
Oh
115.
Cold you're guessing and we just added it. we just
Yeah, I was trying to think of the voids and non-voids.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They're gonna have to bump up. See, I can change it to void legendaries. This is saying 43.
Yeah, probably.
Wow, there's so many non-voids.
Yeah.
I thought we were into the 50s with the voids. But yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm still waiting on you guys to do our tier list collab again, so we can get all this ironed out. We need
Yeah,
another.
just
We need
set up
another.
a
We need
time.
another like 1
Set up a
hour
time.
hangout like this. We just did the blessings. We need to do a 1 hour
Yeah.
hangout for the tier list algorithm and make sure we have all the champions on there.
Yeah, let's do it tomorrow.
I
Yeah.
like it.
Same
What
time.
time?
Same time tomorrow.
Scheduled and
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk.
No, see, Scratch. You see that? That means it's not gonna happen. Cold brew.
I can't do at this time at 9. Now it's 9 p.m. for me. I can do earlier.
yeah, or earlier. It's fine. I can do earlier too.
Yeah.
So we'll go. We'll go 22 hours from now.
Okay. 7
Yeah,
p.m.
man.
my time.
Yeah.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Then we'll plan on that, and we'll do round 2, and we'll talk about the tier list, and we'll make sure we have all the champions on there, and we'll get these numbers ironed out. We'll hang out for like an hour tomorrow.
Yep.
All right, boys. That's all I had for today. Then have
I'll
a.
see you guys later.
I'm back to my stream. I'm gonna do what I was.
Yeah, that's fine.
You bet. Yeah. Thanks, Cold Brew. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks, Scratch.
Yeah.
Have a good
See you
one.
guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
See ya.